All right, so you can tell by the image you're about to see that we are talking CPR Skills, and joining us, Superintendent of Operations Brian Morris from the Ottawa Paramedic Service. Great to have you here. There's a great opportunity coming up on Thursday for people to get involved, and it's almost like a win-win situation in terms of the instruction and the charity.
Absolutely. On Thursday night at the Jim Durrell Arena, Ottawa Paramedic Ottawa Paramedic Service, Chief DeMonte with Councillor Mark Taylor are putting on a free CPR and AED training program for the citizens of Ottawa, and it's to benefit United Way. The only thing they're asking is a donation. They suggested a donation of $10 to take a 90-minute CPR program, and it's a non-certification event. However, when people leave there, they're able to do CPR on people if they need to, and they're also able to use an AED, an automated external defibrillator, if they find one at a shopping mall or something.
I think at this point the information is critical, because you're finding that more and more people are using these skills on people on family members, on people in their immediate connection, more so than on a bystander.
Absolutely. You are much more likely, I think the odds are about 75%, that you're going to use it on a loved one, a friend or a neighbor over a stranger. And so it's really important to know CPR. So imagine seeing somebody that you know or love collapsing in front of you and not knowing what to do. Not knowing what to do. All
right, we're gonna help people with this. You can take part in this clinic that's happening on the 6th at the Jim Durrell Arena. But right now we're going to show you a couple of things to understand. So break it down for us, because there's a difference right now. A lot of people kind of a little freaked out about having to do mouth-to-mouth, but there are other ways with the compression to be able to work on things.
Absolutely. The big concern with bystander CPR is whether people are going to do it, whether they're comfortable to do mouth-to-mouth on somebody. A lot of research has gone on in the last 10 years, and some of it here in Ottawa, that CPR can be done effectively without doing AR, or artificial respirations. And what it is basically is just doing compressions only CPR, and that's becoming more and more popular. So are you gonna try it out?
Yeah, let me try. All right. So I'm at your course.
Absolutely.
And I've got my
So what we're going to do is, let's pretend that this gentleman is a patient that's collapsed in front of us. So what we're going to do, obviously, is check for scene safety, make sure that it's safe for us to do this. We're going to approach the patient, we're going to get down, and we're going to check if they're responsive. So you're going to shake them and make sure they're just not asleep or something like that. Then what you're going to do is just tilt their head a little bit, and you're going to check and see if they're breathing. And that, you don't have to get down really close to do that. You can even just look at them, see if the chest is rising and falling, and if it's not, then we're going to start compressions. Now, the one thing to note first is if you're alone and there's no one else around, 911 has to be called first, because we need to our communications center needs to get a hold of a paramedic unit and get them on the way, because that's the most important thing, is getting somebody to the scene quickly.
So if you're alone,
call 911. If you have somebody else, you assign somebody. I need you to call 911. Tell them that there's a person unconscious, possibly cardiac arrest.
And the one thing I've learned, and I've seen in situations where a number of people think they're the ones calling 911, and then they think, oh, okay, that person has it.
That's
so you want to make sure that was actually done.
Absolutely. So if you're alone or you're not sure that somebody else is going to do it, you need to call 911 first. If you don't know CPR, one of the communication officers will walk you through CPR on the phone. So that's an important thing as well. So what we're going to do, now we've called 911, what we're going to do is start compressions on our patient. So the proper landmarking is mid-chest, over the sternum, hands one over top of the other, leaning right over top of the patient, so keep your shoulders straight up and down over it. And you do compressions at a rate as deep as you can, at a rate of 100 a minute. Now, what you can do as just a little bit slower than that.
I know that I should be doing a tune in my head. Can I mention the staying alive?
Absolutely.
All right. So staying alive.
So, 100 beats a minute, the beat, if you follow the beat to the song Staying Alive, you'll get about 100 beats a minute.
Okay.
So that's and it's an easy thing to do.
Remember that, yes.
Absolutely. So you just continue to do that until help arrives. If you're comfortable, if you know the person, or you're comfortable to do mouth to mouth, in that case, then you do, after 30 compressions, you would give 2 breaths in the mouth.
Can I so I know that you have to tilt back, is that right?
Yeah.
And then, so from here?
That's right.
And do we still plug the nose or no?
That would probably be the best thing to do.
So we do plug the nose, okay. And then how long do you just deep breath?
Just breathe in, perhaps 1 second in, and then let go, let 2 seconds out, and then 1 second in and 2 seconds out.
Oh wow, he's got a nice little lipstick. That's okay. He's getting, all right, so.
And then you give a second breath, and then let it come out, and then get back on the chest again.
And then go.
and then staying alive for another 30 beats. That's
and
right.
Then back.
And again, the key is if you're not going to do mouth-to-mouth, just continue with compressions, just nonstop until help arrives. When help arrives, they're going to take over the CPR from you and get any information that they can, and then they're going to continue to do the care.
And this is life-saving, and it has proven to be. And so we really want people to be able to take advantage of this. It's December the 6th at the Jim Doyle Arena. What are the times?
7 o'clock till 8:30.
7 to 8:30. It is for the United Way, but please make a donation at the door. You know, if you can do at least a $10 donation, that would be beneficial, helping the United Way, and of course, staying informed. Thank you very much for the information. I think every time I do something like this, I remind myself. It's a really, really good reminder. And
it is very important.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a lip. You got kissed.